Hello, as per usual on bionic.com, testing existing web apps, trying to find any bugs. If you would like to help, please let me know. There's no bug bounties though. The ads are Gonski. Why? I know they're there. Yeah, not very relevant, but there is an ad. Yeah, they're not always coming up. Depends on the screen size and the zoom level. There's something for biotherapeutics. The power of precision. Yeah, right. Comes up a lot. There's only a handful of times when I've seen a relevant advertisement. There was a Melbourne cardio surgeon came up in the ECG tool. It was a great surprise. A couple times in one for Bionics Institute, which would be relevant as well. But other times, yeah, I don't know. Maybe that's I get some sort of health products, but then natural healing. Yeah, I don't wanna mention the name, but I think you know what this is all about. Yeah, that's the problem with labeling something health or medical. It attracts a lot of snake oil type of products. But yeah, on Firefox though, I load my page with an ad blocker, so there should be no ads. It will tell me here. There's a bunch of things blocked. Yeah, and Google syndication was that was not blocked. It's just generic stuff, isn't it? Anyway, but the bottom line, I do not see any ads, which is awesome. Just check the stream on another device. The sound should be there. Just checking the chat, it's working okay. That's most recent tool. There's one buggy thing about it. Is when selecting periodic noise type, the PSD, the power spectral density, doesn't look right. Giving this single number. Ooh, I haven't published what I've done yesterday as well, so we can do it now and test it the same go, because Yeah, we had the option additional feature here to turn it into logarithmic scale. By the way, I also intended to add all this different EEG feature extraction. We also have something on cross coherence, but probably we need to do it again. Generally, as anything that measures signal integrity would be great. Power speed, PSD, relative intensity ratio. Yeah, we haven't done that one yet. Just split them up into two. Petrosian fractal dimension, Higuchi fractal dimension, Jorf. I don't know how to pronounce this name. I'm probably mispronouncing them, but there's different essential mathematical equations, like a paper on each one of those. Eventually, have to put the link to the original paper. Entropy. We do have something on spectral entropy, but there's different other types of entropies. And yes, we are looking into Python as well, and just searching for. There's about more than 282 windows, too large. But just my screen is essentially two screens in one. So when you do this, yeah, this will be like an optimal, the maximum size for it, I guess. So when you go to .org, search for EEG, it gives 282 results, and I'm not sure, yeah, what the difference between the description for most of them is pretty generic. Electrostatic models. EEG graph has no description at all. Neurophysiological, yeah. I heard about this one. Yeah, MNE is a big one. So this one was, and this ones were updated just in the last month or so. So there's a lot. Yeah, so this MNE lab, not sure which one's like the main. Yes, that's the logo. Oops. Yeah, it's good that it's giving you all the licenses and the like. Another tool said it's actually not compiling at the moment, so I guess that's a good clue about potentially not to go there, not to use it. I think we already have it installed, but I still don't understand. Some trouble running it before. So look at this offline. It's specific to. I expect this one to actually work, so we'll try it in another time. Yeah, we could add it to resources. We have epilepsy. Yeah, the resources page obviously needs some cleaning up, but we have some potential stroke EG datasets. but I'm not sure which one of them is better. If you ever worked with any of this, please do let me know. What's this one called? MND? No, I haven't. Right, no, it is there. Let's search this one. What is it? The case sensitive. Into be case sensitive. But it should find it here. Still don't. I don't know what's up. What's up? Anyway, so is there the trended fluctuation analysis? Trended. We have to look at that. There must have been a paper on it. I had trouble like running things and this we can run Python directly from within Levio. Would be handy. There's a numpy. And there's this thing. And 3.6 requirements. What Python do I have? It's 3.11. I had an old, I had 3.8 as well. No. That's the source code version. Compute the Python, what's there is to compute to Python version. Okay. The Python session. Okay, where does it look? It? Okay. Here. Numpy. Pretty sure I had Numpy installed. Numpy, whatever way it's being pronounced. Can I use 3.11? At 3. Oh, come on. It's locked or something. Ah, it's an enum that yeah, that's what I thought. Love you will also have all this issues with version control. Module. Yeah, I didn't miss text-based languages at all. Using a math. I don't know, the two integers, okay. Two doubles. Okay. So in Get you have to write your Python and then just calling it from there. Well, I guess that's what. And this would be non-executable, is it? Yeah, only heard of tuples like once or twice. I don't actually know what they are. So that's my knowledge of Python. Trying to figure out. Yeah, it's a function, is it? Okay. We get this executable. First, all of the stuff I can just do in Levy, so I don't know what's so special about it. You'll have to take it offline. The examples that you have. Well, yes, it's passing Levy arrays, uses Python function, and there's a bunch of examples, but they're super basic, nothing fancy. It's pretty much add two doubles to integers, all using the same pen to list. Euclidean distance. It's actually sorry, I have to I have to take it offline. Shouldn't have 3.1 installed. Even there, I do have 3.8. Shouldn't be okay. That module is missing. And the thing is not executing properly. Which one? Math. module path is actually empty. numpy so path. Oh, now it is returning something. numpy is not installed. What? Oh, I had it installed before. Would it installation before 3.8 or 3.11? Because I have both installed. There's computer version. Compute version just needs to be specified. That's it. Hey, opening Python session, specified Python version. Hey, Python host process in which Python code is executed. Full path, numpy, example module. numpy matmul. Matmul. Numpy. Do I install it? It's numpy.org. Array objects. Constants. Do I make sure it's probably properly set up as a numpy C API. Use conda or peep. We use peep. We used peep before. It doesn't want to do it. Spelling, what? We have conda now. No. We'll install numpy. Error. I even need to use the peep 3 or something. Okay. To actually be in the peep directory. It's training this fuzzy logic thing and it became much harder to train. So it will generate this random color, RGB, will display it to you, and you have to say, essentially train it as to how much do you like it or not. And yes, it's just an example. We will later turn this into EEG labeling or ECG labeling, probably EEG. So when you hit yes, it will load this fuzzy controller, which looks like this. It has a bunch of variables, like level for each color, and then your opinion, which is this kind of thresholdy thing. Then there's a bunch of rules, and that end up looking like this. So I still have this essentially missing data set. So as you scroll along this, it will tell you that you don't like that combination of green and blue, and this one is not impressive, and this one has higher weighting on a like. That's why the number is fairly high. Tells you like that. Problem is they have this missing values there, and here there's the red bits there that's going all the way to 0. There's actually no response there, just not good. So there's no rule being activated. That means that some of the colors I haven't yet labeled. Problem is that as you keep going, it's because of the random, to change this into this sorting has to give you, instead of giving you something random, it should give you like a training set. So it will give you something that you haven't trained it on yet. So you can finish, so you can reach the 100% there, which is crazy because it takes forever. Because like this one here. So this color there, the AI, the bot, the machine doesn't know what my preference in this case. Please have to select the preference, hit learn, and this will increase. So I'm indifferent to the color. This one been trained already, so I have to change this thing. So I already trained it. It's not actually 6 times trains. It trains about like 100 times. By the way, let me know if there's any questions. So you want me to do something else, but generally something like this will be the next tool on bionicears.com, which has this slightly new look in terms of colors there. It has this new tool on inverse noise, where you can select different types of noise, and it will show you its spectrum. It's not spectrum, it's with a power spectral density for it. And you can change linear scale, log scale. Wait a second, this should go up to 200. So we actually did fix that yesterday, but we haven't published it yet. We can do it straight away, because yes, this thing should look like this. It's the same sampling rate. So it's a sampling rate of 400, which is the same as this data. It's also sampled at 400. But if I can hear my CPU or GPU going, I have to change those numbers into single precision everywhere instead of double. So those numbers can be easily halved in size. Is that to let me know even if you can hear me okay, or if you want to pop a question in the chat or any comments will be great. They help create new content. If you want to go live, I can set up a Zoom link for you to join in live as well and have a chat or ask a question. The other thing, we're trying to migrate some stuff to Python. We had mixed success. So it's calling a numpy mat multiplication function from within LabVIEW. It keeps giving me an error. I suspect it's something to do with the version control of these things. Because I'm using 3.8. I'm using 3.8 and numpy is installed for 3.8 as well. I'm not sure what's the deal. Create sponsor host. Get numpy example module path. Call the function. Yes. Yeah, that's okay. Right click on the terminal to insert of interest and verify that. Right click on the terminal. What terminal? Terminal. I guess it's this terminal. Um, Marshall to numpy array. Right click on the terminal of interest. Terminal of interest. What the? Oh, yeah, this is for terminal of interest. Right, Marshall to numpy array. Let's check the function return value. The matrix product argument blah blah numpy. Yeah, I don't know why it's not running. Because before we had to like reinstall numpy and we were getting a different error message. Now it doesn't say that numpy is not installed, so that should be working okay. I suspect it's the call of that function that is support called numpy example module. Py. Right. Is it because what numpy? Yeah, we're having some serious issues with right the version control. Now it's running. Yeah, version 3.8. Don't know what the problem is. Well, leave it for now. I had that fuzzy logic thing, that other we doing. All right, we want to do made some more changes yesterday. To get rid of things like this. Yeah, it's a heavy, quite a heavy tool as well. The web server metric curve. Metric curve. I was just looking into what's the intelligence level? So I'm jumping around back to that fuzzy logic tool for a second because just before I close it. Just curious in the intelligence level. If I keep testing it on the same thing over and over again. So this one I already covered. But the intelligence level is 0.79, 0.79. Right. so it doesn't increase, which is good. That's what you would expect. It's almost impossible to get the, well, I guess that will be 1. So intelligence level of 100%. Because it keeps giving you a random number which you already trained it on. So it will be like what intelligence level of 80%. Let's save this for a sec, because I want to just close it, just get rid of it, but I don't want to. Yes, we have some saved fuzzy logic rules for 37 times train, 60 times, 69 times train. This one I don't actually know how many times it was trained, but its performance, its intelligence level is 80%. I'll just write 80% intelligence. Intel. And the problem with that is that I can't reach to um, Intel. So yeah, in here, I got rid of that one, but there's still missing data. So essentially, it would in this section, it would say if that color was selected, it would say I don't know. But in this training tool, it's hard for me to finish the training. So what I could do is just interpolate from here. How do I do that? So essentially, when you have green, blue, red, 0 red, a 250 full green, and about 130, like 130 blue, you get a gap there. I remember there was a way to just generate all possible rules. Currently we have 51. Interestingly, yeah, this one is limiting us at 64 rules. I don't know why is it a magic number. 64, it should be all like possible combinations. So it will be like a factorial of these numbers here. Should probably be higher, much higher. So that's some sort of artificial limit of how many rules you can have. But this situation, I just want to check. So you had no red is a few, green is much more, and blue green wait, oh, it's red few, green much more, and blue in the middle. I want to change that rule. But that's creating a new one. I guess start something up. Like that, control and simulation for the logic system. Open center rules. Ooh. Check it later. I can, yeah, I did save it, so I can close this. Right, another. So we're doing like 3 or 4 things in parallel, but just a quick something we can do is in the API, we can go web server, a parametric curve. With the API. So what? Right response JSON. Oh, that's different. Remember, this was one of the examples from several months ago with flashing. So we're writing JSON like in a different way, which is okay. And let me check. Because there's no inputs to this one. Open in any browser. We get that. With Firefox? I thought Firefox. Those big. Get from here. XY. Bar. Lower bar. Okay. Ah, yeah. And you see that this is the double precision. So what I was about to say is that we can convert them all into a single precision. Or And signal spectrum, do we even use it as a post, not a get request? That's unusual. We're just making a few minor, not minor, just a few improvements to this to make sure a log is the default option in here. Yep, that's okay. And do that frequency, where is it? Oh, yeah, frequency scale in here as an event. That's that. That's this. And also, we don't want to limit the y-axis. So all scale no, and it's just sitting at 200. Same should be this, because our sampling rate is 400. Yeah, obviously the log scale, everything looks quite different. And can overlay full spectrum. Yes, it's a logarithmic scale, so this next number should be 1000, but we just set it to 200. It should be fine. Couldn't figure out the way to make that selection default, because that's the one that allows zooming in and out very nicely with the mouse. But yeah. And again, in the API itself, all these things, I'll start from the bottom here. All the, not the file scroll, all the spectrum EG, all these numbers, they can be single precision. Okay. Yeah, leave it for now. No, I won't leave it. Like, get it right. Because all these are arrays of double precision. And that's why when I run it, get my, there's like too much data going through. And it's unnecessary. So in the find the API for this. Yes. HTTP one, the source code, what's going out, data. Double station. Oops, sorry. Wrong button. The single precision goes at the moment. You copy URL. Pop it in here. Count 100 value offset 0. And that's why it's slow. Open this raw data. Interestingly, it's not even there's no even decimal points. There are no decimal points. There are no decimal points. It is good because we can do the assigned, right? Yes. Station. You can do sign the a 16-bit. We made quite a few changes, so let's just put them out there. We'll save this and make sure everything is ticked here. A build successful, and we load it on the DNS. Right, so we published that. Let's just check it out to see that it's working okay. We haven't changed anything with that. We haven't changed anything with this. No, no, this one should be it. Oh, yes, and then I need to check it in another browser for a sec. Yeah, it's working in another browser. Is it more responsive? I don't know. Let me just close Firefox. It's just saving some rubbish in there. Right. This is nice. You can do this now with your mouse. This is handy. Very handy. And this too. So now it's log scale. Yeah, when I switch to linear, it really should go back to 50 scale. 0 to 50. Yeah, but generally it's working okay, and we had another one of those. The noise thing, which looks different, similar, but it's actually quite different. You also have linear log now. A whole spectrum was there already. And make it run faster. Eventually the play button probably will go. Let me know what you think. I'll keep testing. Please make your comments, suggestions, and I'll see you next time. Not this week, but next week. Bye.